Welcome to the greatest show on YouTube. This one, Field Guy 316. I am your host. Tonight, we're going to talk about whatever the fuck we want to. Joining us on the panel will be Cajun Coin Hunter, and we have many surprises. So, get your ass up and let's get in here. So, I gotta invite Mr. Cajun. You know him, you love him. Mr. Cajun Coin Hunter, so he can run my show for a minute, or two, or three. While we're waiting for all the awesome guests, don't forget, buy Stack. Grumpy Stack. Seriously. Find them in the yellow pages and ask them why I ain't getting my damn revenue. Okay, thank you. All right. Emma? Yeah, mouse don't like to work. We're gonna have a barbecue, friends. You know, I like barbecue. Barbecue's awesome. I need that rib. Well, I know it's late. No one's around, but that's okay. We'll have an audience, folks. If it kills me. I know I don't usually go this late, but day is Grumpy Grandpa. You beat that old fucker Elvis. I just got off from work a few minutes ago, so I asked Cajun if Cajun was up to doing a live, and Cajun said, yes, I am. And maybe he'll bring the barbecue squad over. I don't know. We'll talk about barbecue. Go Lions, fuck the Vikings. Yep. So. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of this Bills thing for Doctor Who. So. All right, I should be looking at the. Where'd it go? There we are. So I figure you're at work just dancing away. Dancing the night away. Setting fire to machines. Boom. That way you can be like, I ain't working all this shit tonight. I'm gonna blow it up. Well, we wasn't really enemies. We were just competitors. That's all. Honestly, every Saints fan I talked to was hoping we would lose. Pretty much they want us to lose to tank out to get a quarterback, but we're not going to draft a quarterback. I don't care who the hell the head coach is. We're not going to draft a quarterback. Because, honestly, we owe Derek Carr $150 million. No one's going to take that contract. Nobody. No. I just had contemporaries. Well, anyway, that loss might have been the final death blow for the season for us anyway. So I'm still confident for my team, but you know, I mean, Atlanta plays Tampa this week, so whoever wins that's going to be in first place anyway. I mean, we can't fuck up for Carolina. Switching in between the quarterback. Oh, you mean the Taysom? Oh, yeah, we've been doing that for 6-7 years. Yeah, Taysom comes in. Taysom comes in at quarterback and runs the quarterback power. See, what I kept telling people on Twitter is Dan Campbell used to be with the Saints. He knows Pete Carmichael's playbook. I mean, seriously. Yeah, Taysom comes in at quarterback and he either throws it. Once in a blue moon, he'll throw it, but most of the time he'll either hand it off or he'll run it. Yeah. Actually, Taysom got like 15 carries in the Lions game. He only gets like 6 or 7 carries. Good Lord, it's Elvis. I thought you were sleeping, old man. And that video was supposed to be silent because I didn't feel like talking. So I'm waiting on Cajun. Cajun's going to bring the barbecue community in here. You know, they want to talk about cooking and stuff. So I said, hey, I'm good. You know, I asked Cajun, I said, do you want me to do a stream? And he said, yep. So I said, all right, here I am. So, yeah, but it's not every play that Taysom comes in. I mean, he's already in there anyway because he's playing tight end. It might be like every third or fourth play. Whoop, whoop, Brock's boys. What is going on in the house tonight? We might be making a comeback here. A comeback of the age. I bought another pack of 2023 tops. So you desperate for a championship. You're watching a 1969 championship. Well, it's on YouTube. I might watch that one next. There's a guy that puts all the old NFL games. He's got a bunch of Vikings games. Can't remember his name. Can't remember the channel, but he doesn't post anymore. But he's got like 500 videos of old games from the 50s all the way to the 90s. I don't know. But we started doing the Taysom thing. Taysom got cut from the Packers several times. Yeah, CFL legend. But, well, you got to beat somebody. You know, that's how you play the game. Raging Cajun, what's going on? We have to play where in the world is Raging Cajun? Well, we'll wait till he gets on the panel. Then we'll ask him. He's probably halfway across the country by now. I have Bobby Lane cards. I've showed them on here already. Don't remember where I put them. The curse of the curse of Bobby Lane was on the Detroit Lions. And it was because Bobby Lane, supposedly, they traded him to Pittsburgh. And he said, y'all not going to win another title for 50 years. And the 50th year of the so-called curse was when the Lions went 0-16. So, you know what? I don't have any dog in that fight, Vikings versus Lions. So I'm just going to sit back, and whoever loses that game, I'm going to laugh my ass off, and whoever wins, I'm going to applaud the shit out of them. So, let's bring up the man, the myth, the legend. You know him, you love him. We all call him Boudreaux. Cajun Coin Hunter in the building.
Go Tigers! Who dat, baby?
That's right. We still saying who dat. Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. So, I don't know, Elvis. I mean, I'm just saying your team. I mean, y'all lost to the goddamn Bears. We didn't even lose to the Bears. I'm just saying. We beat the Bears. Y'all lost to the goddamn Bears. So, I don't know. So, I don't know what's going on. But, you know, I ate a cheeseburger about 2 hours ago for lunch. So, we can bring the barbecue community in here. And we can talk about barbecue because why the hell not, right? Yeah, Zanron's team even beat the goddamn Bears. That's the one thing we got in common. The Saints and the Lions beat the Bears. Did the Vikings beat the Bears? I don't think they did. I mean, I know they play them twice, but 12-10. No, Five Guys. There is no McDonald's at work. I went to Five Guys. Everything else was closed. I mean, at work we have like food too. They feed us and stuff, but you know.
What's up, Elvis? Zanron, what's up? And there's
No, we
Uncle Dan, Raising Cajun Garage, right there.
Yeah, he's in here. We're gonna play
And-
Where in the World is Raging Cajun?
I did share the link out on Simon's stream just now.
Yeah, but I doubt any of them.
I was
Well,
up
if-
in the panel, and
Oh,
so
you know what?
it's not over yet. You might have a couple people show
I
up. Never know.
never set the parameters on my channel. I'm gonna set it for like 5 minutes. Not, I might set it for 10. Yeah.
No,
Usually I s-
no. These are new guys. Just don't set it.
Yeah,
Or
but I
do you
can't.
have it for 2 hours?
No, I'm gonna set it for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
If I don't set it, I don't want the trolls coming in here. I haven't had a problem since I set it. Usually I put it for one night. The other night I put it for 24 hours.
Yeah. Oh man, I invited people over here and they can't say hi. Ooh.
Well, tell him. You should have told him, hey, subscribe first.
There's nothing but love. There he is. Boo brought me in to show my support. There you
Who's
go,
that?
NBL.
Who?
NBL, nothing but love.
Oh, okay. Well, you hit the subscribe button because I'm getting ready to scramble the thing for 5 minutes.
No, please, not right now.
Oh no, I'm doing. I do not want trolls. I promise you. If I don't do it, they will freaking hit me.
This late at night, you think?
When they hacked me, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, nothing but love. Oh, I know who you are. I've seen you on Cajun Stream.
Yeah, well, he's probably already subscribed to you. That's how he got in so fast.
He probably is. I've seen it before. I only put it for 5 minutes. Yeah, I ain't taking no chances.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, they'll see it when they go to try to type or something. They'll say you got to be a sub for 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, all channels put that in now for 5 minutes or something. I don't
They do
expect.
now.
I don't expect
They
any
do
of them to come
now.
in anyway.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to come in, but if they do, hey, why not?
I think Simon does it too. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I know he did it. That's why I subscribed to him.
Yeah. Yes, I can barbecue. He does it for to keep the trolls out. Also,
StreamYard's reset, so there we go.
I should have mentioned that. Hey, y'all might have to wait 5 minutes.
Well,
'Cause
you
I know
it's 5 hours.
I do it also.
Yeah, but Grumpy Grandpa said he forgot his headphones. I'm disappointed. So he's not going to hear me when he sabotages. All right, let's play a game. Where in the hell is Raging Cajun?
Where in the United States is Raging Cajun? What's that, Monkey?
Hey.
There he is. Let's assume he's in the United States tonight.
Let's see. What hints can I drop? Let's see.
Well, you were in New Mexico 2 nights ago, so I'm thinking you're on the other side of the country now.
Let's see. I'm not on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
I'm not on the East Coast.
Okay.
That means he's in the middle. He's in a cornfield somewhere.
And we meeting in the middle.
Yeah, Brock's boys. Raging Cajun is a trucker, so every time he's here, he's in a different location. So that's what we're taking it off on Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. I just said Where in the World is Raging Cajun.
Oh man,
where in the United States is Raging Cajun?
Okay,
we got to Calexico the other day, and the trailer we were supposed to pick up, they got the paperwork mixed up, so we got to sit there overnight.
Yeah.
We finally got all the paperwork situated, and I make it back to New Mexico, and I get pulled in for inspection. And they did a level 3. That's paperwork inspection. It is a good damn thing I did not roll with that trailer with the paperwork they gave me.
They screwed it up.
They finally got it right the next morning, but yeah.
Of course, you would have been the one holding the handle.
Yeah. I mean, I got pulled into the inspection bay at the DOT inspection area. They pulled me in
Yeah.
and shut the doors on me.
Damn. You know, they had they had two of them when you crossed the Mississippi border, and they shut one down on when you're going into Mississippi. They shut it down. They tore it down, and then the grass grew over it and stuff. When you're going into Louisiana, they still have that one up, and they get stopped. Trucks get stopped all the time at that one.
Yeah, they want Louisiana wants that money.
Mississippi's like, fuck that, we don't care. Mississippi's all. That's why Mississippi's lenient on everything. Mississippi used to be dead last. Now we're dead last at everything.
Yeah, well, Mississippi got all them casinos, and so they're getting the tax money off of that. They say, well, let's lay off all the state workers that we got working the scales, and so that's more money the state's gonna have. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Aaron and Jordan, how y'all doing, Brock's boys?
Yeah, we got to make a game out of Where in the World is Raging Cajun. Well, I did. I was just like, you know what? Let's have some fun with it.
I want to say he's over in probably around Utah or Colorado.
I'm going to say Iowa.
Nope.
Well, damn.
Anybody else in the chat can take a guess?
They might. I don't know. Is anybody paying attention?
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm
They
too
usually
poor
do.
for that.
Well, he's not on the East Coast and he's not on the West Coast.
Shit. Misty got a check in the
it's
mail today.
It's the
Missy got
Midwest states.
Midwest? Oh, okay. Well, that's why I said kind of, like Colorado.
He's not in California. Grumpy says Kentucky.
Nope.
That's interesting.
Missy got a check in the mail today. And also it had a bunch of other paperwork with it,
Who gave her a check?
Monthly payments over 2 years and all that. She's like, all right, man, that came just in time, huh? And I'm like,
Well,
and
what
from
was
a
it
loan
for?
company that we had got a loan from a while back, and last month we paid the last payment. November was the last payment on it, boy. And I'm like, man, oh yeah, we got that monkey off our back, So now, we got extra money. She was like, oh man, Christmas presents and stuff. Man, when I heard that, I tore that paperwork and check up in a bunch of little bitty pieces. She was like, hey, that was in my name.
You took all the joy out of it for her.
Don't matter. I said it don't matter.
Brock says Indiana.
Nope.
Elvis says Soul Country, which is probably Minnesota.
Yep.
I ain't going to Minnesota. Fuck that. It's too cold up there right now.
There you go. Good man. There we go. Well, shit.
All right, let's see. I'm going to say Nebraska.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I took two guesses anyway, so that one wouldn't have counted anyway.
Missouri.
Nope.
Oh, boy, I was going to say Missouri.
Put in a damn GPS tracker here.
Hey, your GPS went out, Phil Guy.
Be like, Siri, tell me where Raging Cajun is. Highway 22. Where the fuck is that at? If there is Highway 22, I'm sure there is somewhere.
I am one state over.
From where?
From your last guess.
Oh, I already said Iowa.
Not Iowa, or your the one you just said.
Well, shit, he's in Oklahoma then.
Oh, Missouri, Indiana.
No, he said one state over from somebody said Indiana.
Oh,
What's on the other side of Missouri?
Not Indiana, not Missouri, not Oklahoma.
Kansas.
There you go.
Gotta be.
See, I was thinking that area, but the only thing I could think of was Nebraska. I couldn't think of Kansas.
He's going to Kansas because that's where the hot strip clubs are.
Well, I'm going through Kansas. I'm headed to Missouri.
Oh, well, see, I still got it right.
We pick up out of Missouri.
Exactly.
We dropped this load tonight. We pick up another one. We got to go down to Joplin. I got to go pick up my new eyeglasses.
All That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Phil guy, I just turned around and looked at something and it reminded me. You off tomorrow, correct? Afternoon?
Yep.
Evening?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great.
RXTX barbecue. What's going on?
There's Ram D.
Send me some barbecue, sir.
Ram D.
Sorry, I got the 5-minute thingamajig on there, but I got to put it on there. Usually it's 5 hours, so.
Yeah. What's up, Randy? Well, you know Randy, Phil guy. You've been to his streams already.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's
I got
the
the
money
face with the name. The face with the name. But
Yeah.
I'm probably one of the only channels that don't put that subscriber thing on there.
I used to never do it, but then I kept getting trolls up the ass. So, YouTube's anti for the pro troll. I mean, shit. I proved it one night in the stream. I said the word troll 17 times, and within 5 seconds, they all came in. I think Cajun was
17 times, yeah. But
one time I said it 3 times. When Masha was in here, and I said, "Watch, Masha, I'm gonna show you a demonstration. 1, 2, 3." Well, you could.
Yo, hey, Randy, hey, he's got family right here. He's a Louisiana boy. He's from Mamou. His family's from Mamou.
Everywhere. There's only one person with barbecue in here, and that's Texas. That's
so
Cajun was in barbecue stream. So I mean, he told the community to come on in.
Oh yeah, like I say, Randy is one of the guys that you visit also.
Yeah, not as much as I want to. I try to get in there as much as I can, but
yeah, Zanron, yeah, y'all guys coming in with all these barbecue names, and I'm hungry.
Zanron's stuck at work saying, "How should I get some food? Let's bust open the vending machine." I remember Elvis said he was going to pay
vending machine and get you some.
I remember Elvis said, "Yeah, break the vending machine," and I'm like, "Well, you gonna pay him? You gonna have to pay him a shitload of money because if he does that, he'd probably lose his job to begin with." So I mean, you got to pay the salary and shit.
Yeah, that's right. Zanron gets up 2 more hours. He's off 3 o'clock in the morning. He's done, son.
Damn, dude, you need to get those headlights fucking readjusted.
He's hunting. Hey, I was a rabbit hunter. Hey, in my pickup truck, when I used to go on them old gravel roads at night after a rain, I used to turn my headlight, my right headlight. I'd adjust it to the right so I could see the side of the gravel roads and all that. And we was rabbit hunting, man. We wanted my headlight over there. Wow, man, we get 30, 40 rabbits a night. One time we got more than that, man.
Brock's got 20 more minutes. He must be at work too. Everybody's at work. I have a vending machine at my job, but I've only used it once. The damn Coke machine took my money once, and I shook the damn thing like tilt, and it spit out 3 of them. I was like, "There, I got my money back." I'm talking about I pushed this sucker. Oh yeah, I remember you said you were working at the VA hospital. I remember that. Yeah, I gotta start doing all these packs of baseball cards. I keep buying them. I bought another pack. I bought another pack earlier, and yeah, I'm gonna start my eBay business seriously because I'm buying these packs and I'm gonna flip the cards and make some money off of them because I gotta make some extra money.
I thought you already had an eBay store or sold on eBay.
I do, but I don't sell on eBay. I have like 40 things, but I haven't sold anything in a while because I don't have the stamps. I have to go get the envelopes. I ran out of stamps. I mean, I have the old stamps, but I don't use those. But postage is up to 66 cents now. It's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ain't got those forever stamps,
I had some, but I used them. I got stamps going back to when it was like 18, 20, 23 cents from the 90s. Still, that's half a pack of those. You can still use them, but I had 4 forever stamps, and then where is your hat? I don't have a Lions hat. Wait, where's my hat? I'll show you a hat. If you would like to see a hat, it's the closest thing you're going to get to a Lions hat. And it's not a Southeastern hat. Closest damn thing you're gonna get to a lion's hat. Louisiana State. There we go. That's a tiger. Tiger is like a lion right there.
Cat family.
I don't have any money. What you want me to do? Shit it out my ass? I ain't got none.
That's
I gotta start selling,
Randy
start
comes down.
selling my kidney on the black market for $1.50.
RHCX barbecue come down, and we definitely gonna make a sauce. Do a good shrimp sauce. Or
12 o'clock. I get to take all my secret ingredients. I'll put that. Well, I'll. Wait, you don't have any social media where I can send this shit. I'll send you an email.
I gotta go lean off the dock.
Beat. It's 12 midnight. That means I gotta take my medication, bitches. I do. That's why I gotta work. That's why I gotta work still. Don't worry, I'm gonna retire pretty soon because I got it made. Yeah. You want to send it to me? I will gladly wear it on stream. And then I'll send it back if you want.
Sorry, I'm not wearing no Detroit Lion hat.
Well, I technically lost a bet, so I kind of have to.
Oh.
Yeah. Unofficial bet. But I ain't paying for it because I'm going to wear it once and toss it. I'll send it to Elvis as a parting gift. In fact, that's what I should do. Wear it once, get Elvis's Addy, and send it to him and say, Merry Christmas. Oh, that's show my turmeric. That's my cocktail. That's how I stay alive. And then we follow it up with a Coca-Cola.
They didn't lose by much.
Honestly, it was good a game. Considering we were down 21-0 with like 3-4 minutes into the game, and we only lost 33-28. I mean, we made a comeback. It was short. Got to give props to the better team. Saints suck. They're a piece of shit. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah, they got to rebuild. That's all.
What they got to do is fire
the coach and the quarterback.
Get rid. Oh, Derek Carr's not going anywhere. They owe him $150 million goddamn dollars.
Yeah, boy.
Bench his ass.
The one that Zanron took all his frustration out. He got pissed off at me, even though some guy pissed him off. But just because he's a Saints fan. Elvis, back in the 90s, in the late 90s, the last couple of years of Jim Mora's era, going into Mike Ditka's era before Hazlitt, I have tape of like Buddy D and stuff. We were talking, and some guy called up. Me and my brother uses a joke. Guy calls up and he goes, "The Saints are a piece of shit, and they suck." And Buddy D goes, "Why? Thank you for your thank you for your commentary. We got to go to the next person." And he said it just like, and I have it on tape. And anytime we lost the game, I'm gonna find it. It's on these cassette tape. But the cassette tape is, I used to record it on a low sound recorder tape, so I don't know if it'll come out. But I used to record myself on the radio when I was talking to Buddy D in the early 90s. Like I was like 14, 15. I called him up one time. He's like, "You got to be a squirrel," which is basically, he used to call people. Crazy people he used to call squirrels. That was his Buddy D's code word. Like if you said outrageous shit, like when people would call up, go, "The Saints are gonna win the Super Bowl," and he goes, "You're a squirrel,"
you just blowing off in the mouth.
Well, Buddy D said the Saints would never win a Super Bowl in his lifetime, and unfortunately passed away in 2005. Right, so he never got to see the GOAT. He never got to see Drew Brees play with the Saints. Because he passed away in January 2005, I think it was. I think it was January. Right, it was a couple months before Katrina. So he never got to see that. And that was like his third or fourth heart attack. So I mean, you know, he
he
never
ate too many squirrels.
yeah, he was something. I'm telling you, if you don't know who Buddy D is, y'all to put the thing on YouTube. But we have to play the Bears next. Oh well, shit, that's probably a W. We have to play the Panthers, and they're 1-10, I think. I don't think we can lose to the Panthers. The Panthers fired their head coach. They have an interim head coach. Their top two quarterbacks are injured. I think their running back's injured. I don't even think they have a defense. I'm pretty sure we're not going to lose to the Panthers. I'm pretty confident. The Broncos are an up-and-coming team. You might have problems with the Broncos. Ever since they let all their defensive players go, they've actually been good.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, you're going to beat the Vikings probably like 7-3-5 or something. You know, there was another scoregami on Sunday. It was the Washington and Miami game, 45-15. That's like the 8th or 9th scoregami this season. So we're at 1,082 and counting. But the Madden players are pissed because they don't get the scoregami on Thursday, which would get them a shitload of coins. So they're pissed. They're like, why the hell is it on a Sunday? But
Field guy,
huh?
Did you get that email I sent you yesterday? I think it was
About the college football playoff?
Yeah.
I read it.
Okay. Did you see the videos in there? Them couple of videos that had.
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There's a lot of pissed off people in the college football.
Well, explain to me how in the rat's ass can Florida State be in the college playoff the entire season, go 13-0, and somehow get dropped out? Alabama has no business being in the college. But you see it the day before, people were saying you can't have a college football playoff without an SEC team. You can't.
Hang on. One's and it was, I think Bama and Florida State are in the same conference or different conferences or however it was.
Florida State's in the Florida State's in not in the SEC.
SEC East.
Florida State's not even in the SEC.
They're in fucking one of them.
No.
But for some reason, I don't know. I think Florida State should have got in, and it should have been a wild card game between Bama and Longhorns.
Well, they got it at 4.
I wish. Yeah,
next year they're going to expand it to 8, though. But
I really do wish for something like that, they would do what the NFL does, throw a wild card game in there with the two last ranked teams, let them fight it out, and the winner of that one gets it.
Well, even the NBA does 7 through 10. They do a play-in, like the Pelicans win the play-ins the last 2 years.
Because Florida State, they really got robbed. I mean, they were undefeated in the conference.
Yeah, Florida State plays in the ACC they used to be in the ACC. I don't know if they still are. They might have jumped to the Big 12 like most of them usually do. But Florida State beat us, beat LSU in the first game, beat us bad.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one non-conference loss we have. That's the only non-conference loss we have this year. Because we only lost to 3 teams. Florida State, Ole Miss, and that other fucking team down there that Zanron said, which I hope Michigan throws 300 points on.
Florida State Seminoles in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Yeah, 13-0. So, I mean, I think if Georgia would have beat Florida, I think that Florida State probably would have got in. But they had to put Bama in because they beat Georgia, and Georgia didn't lose for 3 years. They had to put Alabama. And plus, so many people were saying you have to have an SEC team in that they felt obligated. They pretty much figured out. They said if Alabama wins, they're going to Alabama should. But don't worry. Michigan's going to take care of that for us. So go Wolverines.
You think Michigan's going to take care of that? Look what everybody said about fucking Georgia. Don't rule Bama.
Yeah, but Georgia's got whole.
is-
Yeah, you see, Alabama scouts Georgia. They're both in the SEC. See, they're not going to pay attention to Michigan. I mean, they're going to overlook Michigan. They're going to say, "Oh, Harbaugh's not going to be able to coach." Don't matter. The player. See, Michigan's got one thing going for them. Michigan's got one thing going for them. They are pissed off that they got screwed and they don't have their coach. The players are playing for Harbaugh. The players for Alabama do not play for Saban. They don't.
You know damn well Saban's paying attention to Michigan.
Maybe so, but I don't think they.
Saban will not roll over like that.
He may not roll over, but I think Michigan's the better team. Michigan ain't lost this year. Alabama could have lost at least 3 or 4 games this year. I mean, we had them on the road.
According to a couple of other
Georgia's
experts.
fucking. Yeah. Georgia's 3 years running without a loss, and look who handed him a loss.
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. You can't go undefeated every season for the rest of the career. It's bound to happen sooner. They got lucky, and you know what it took for Alabama to beat Georgia? A couple of weird ass plays and a Hail Mary. I mean, Hang
on a second.
But for a minute.
Well,
but I mean, a win's a win, but still. But Florida State's actually playing Georgia, and I forgot what bowl. So Florida State Georgia games actually going to be better than the other conference games. But honestly, Michigan, I want Michigan to take out Alabama, and then I don't really give a fuck who happens after that. I hope Texas beats Washington, and then I'd like to see Michigan and Texas go at it, because that'll be a good game. But I still say Michigan's going to win. You're not going to mess with Michigan this year. They are playing for Jim Harbaugh, period. That's it. They're like, fuck it, it's us versus the world. And I don't think it matters who Michigan could have beat Georgia at this point. It doesn't. Michigan could beat Florida State. I don't think Michigan's going to lose. And I'm not just saying this because Xanron's here. I actually think they're the best team in the country right now. I don't think they're number one. And maybe they are after this game, but they're the best team in the playoff. But of course, LSU's got to play Wisconsin. Tulane plays Virginia Tech, and Raging Cajuns play Jacksonville State in the first bowl game at the Superdome, the R&L Carriers Bowl. They usually play the Carriers Bowl anyway, so we got 3 Louisiana teams in bowl games. So I don't know if Tulane's going to beat Virginia Tech. Yeah. Well, Cajun disappeared. He'll pop back in. But I still say the greatest college team of all time are the 2019 LSU Tigers. Nobody can beat them. Nobody. LSU had the lead for the entire goddamn season. I don't think they gave up the lead once. 15-0 national champs. They played and beat 8 teams and ranked in the top 10. That you're never going to see that happen again. I just wish we would have had Burrow for all 4 years instead of 2. Honestly, I'm kind of pissed that LSU wasted Jalen Daniels' Heisman Trophy season. If it wasn't for our defense, we would have went undefeated. We it went 9-3.
So wait a minute. Yeah, what's going on with the Heisman Trophy?
They got the final 4. It's Jalen Daniels, Bo Nix, the Oregon quarterback, and somebody else.
Everybody seems to think Bo Nix is going to get it.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of people saying Daniels is going to get it too because far,
if Daniels does not get it
right now,
Jalen Daniels has 5,000 total yards. He's got like 60 touchdowns by himself. He's got like almost 2,000 yards rushing this fucking year, going with 4,000 yards passing. And it's not his fault that the defense blew 3 games. Seriously, there are people saying if we didn't have Jalen Daniels, LSU would have went 6-6. I mean, the last game we played against Texas A&M, we had 450 yards total offense. Jalen Daniels had 398 by himself. He was the offense. I mean, it sucks that he's a senior.
He's a proven quarterback. I mean,
yeah.
I just wish we had him for another game.
There's other teams with 3 losses.
Yeah.
There's one team with 4 losses that's got the Heisman Trophy.
Teddy Bridgewater for Louisville, when he won the Heisman, his team was 10-4 or 9-4. There was 4 times where a quarterback won with 3 losses or more. So it's supposed to be the best quarterback in the country. You can't blame LSU's shitty defense for wasting this season. You can't. Right. We had Florida State. We should have won that game. We lost. We should have beat Alabama, and Ole Miss blew us out the water. You gotta win those games. Even with 2 losses, I think we could have slid in the college playoff. It would have took a miracle, but I mean, but Florida State should be real. I don't blame Florida State fans. They should be pissed. They did everything they possibly could have did. Went 13-0. They beat so many LSU. They beat LSU when they were in the top 5. I mean, or top 10. First game of the season, kicked our ass. They swept everybody. I mean, I honestly think
they played a damn good season.
That might have been the only team that would have gave Michigan fits at Florida State, but Michigan probably still would have beat them. Because, like I said, I don't think there's a team out there that can beat Michigan right now. Now,
Georgia,
watch. I'm gonna say that and somebody's gonna beat them. I'm gonna put the gree on Zanron's team, but I hope Michigan hangs. I hope they hang 90 on Alabama. So,
I mean, my wife is from Michigan, so.
Yeah, I remember you told me about that. Yeah. That's why you're like, hell no.
I know a lot of people that are Wolverines fans. I hope they do win, but it's
gonna get the blue and haze.
I got a feeling they're gonna have the Blues come out of that game. I could be wrong.
I do not want to hear those 2 words. I do not want to hear. I do not want to say. So I want to see Michigan and Texas in the final game. But next year, the SEC's getting rid of their division.
Past Washington.
I don't know much about Washington, but shit, you start Arch Manning and let him do his thing. I guarantee you, Arch Manning gonna beat anybody. I'm hoping Arch Manning transfers to LSU. Just think about that one. Mm-hmm. Man, that'd be great. We ain't going to lose a game. Shit, he ought to come home. Come on, Arch. Come on back to LSU. Don't go to Ole Miss and don't go to Tennessee.
Isn't Washington another undefeated team?
Yeah, Washington's undefeated. Texas only got 1 loss.
Past Washington. I don't think they're getting past them.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't have a dog in that fight. As long as Michigan does what Michigan's supposed to do, I'm happy. Michigan beats Alabama, I'll root for them. I will root for them to beat Texas or Washington. I don't care.
I'll put it to you this way: if Michigan beats Alabama, I will go out and buy a fucking Wolverines shirt and wear it.
Oh shit! You just made that bet right in front of Zanron.
I will wear it on a live stream.
That means Zanron's got to subscribe to you now so he can see that.
Right.
There you go. There you go, Zanron. You just heard it. You just heard it from Raging Cajun's lips. If Michigan wins, he will wear a Michigan shirt on his live stream. But so now you have to subscribe to him so you can go see that. That's if he's still. Hopefully, watch. I said that and he's checking his machinery right now because he's got. I'll be like, oh no, he heard it. See, he said it. So
I think that's Zamron's plan. Have everybody on YouTube wear his team colors. Like shit. Next, I'm going for Detroit Red Wings shirt. I know, but get an old Gordie Howe jersey or something, you know. I mean,
Oh, he heard. He
Yeah.
heard.
it's all part of Raging's plan to get more viewers.
If people watch my channel, they watch my channel. If not, well, it ain't hurting nothing.
Oh, you know the strategy for that was, Zamron? Saints fans get pissed off and they said, fuck it. Saints. Oh, no, they were Saints fans that purposely sold their tickets to Lions fans. That's how pissed they get. They say, you know what? Fuck this. They ain't going to listen to us. Here you go. They were actually selling their tickets for undervalued just to piss them off.
Damn.
Yeah, one guy was walking through the French Quarter and he saw a Lions fan and they needed tickets. He goes, here, take mine. Didn't even charge him. That's how pissed they were. Nah, it's not that they took over the stadium. It's just that Saints fans, when they get pissed, they get pissed. So,
Yeah,
honestly,
Tag Jack.
if we had a winning record, we were doing good. I guarantee you, the Saints would they would have outpowered anything. Plus, not to mention, most of the fans left in the fourth quarter anyway. So yeah, but
When the
Yeah,
Saints
it
have
is.
a good season, when they have a good season, the
I'm
fans
on
will
the
stay
ticket.
till the end of the game, no matter what. But a bad game, a bad season, the fans are leaving right not long after halftime if the Saints don't score because they want to beat the traffic. If
well,
The
Detroit
Saints have a
travels
great
good. There's nothing
season.
wrong with that.
winning games, they're gonna stay there. The fans will stay there. They don't give a
Yeah.
darn about the traffic.
There's a guy, they interviewed him a few weeks ago down here. And I think not the Texas A&M game, the game before that, it was a guy's 500 consecutive LSU game going to home and road. And he's been to all the teams, and he takes an RV and he goes everywhere, up and down, up and down, up and down. Well, I know LSU could beat Michigan, but we ain't gonna see that this year. But I know LSU. Hell, the 2019 LSU team. Oh, I guarantee you, with Joe Burrow at quarterback, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Oh, they would have had a field day with Michigan. This year's Michigan team. Oh, they would have had a field day. It would have been a good game. I'm telling you. Look up that 2019 LSU 15-0 season. They didn't lose to anybody. They were putting up 60 points every game.
You know, you were talking about that.
Shit out of Bama.
You were talking about that guy, couple, whatever, going to 500 games in a row and all that consecutive.
Yeah.
LSU. It don't matter what sports it is. Let me give you an example. Baseball. LSU baseball. What team? Let me see how to phrase this.
LSU always wins. They don't lose in baseball.
No, I ain't talking about winning. I'm talking about the fans going to Omaha. LSU beats everybody in fans that go to away games.
Yeah.
Such as that.
Omaha is
has a
LSU.
record for that.
Well, when they did the Jello shots, they were doing the Jello shots for I forgot what it was. I think it's for cancer or Children's Hospital or some shit. LSU sold something like 3 million Jello shots, and all the other 7 teams combined had maybe 2 million.
Okay.
LSU blew them out the wall. Yeah, Omaha is LSU territory. Like literally, for those games, the whole stadium was on
Here's
the
what I was trying to get at. LSU has a bigger fan base that goes to away teams than any other team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's more self-made millionaires in South Louisiana than anywhere in the nation, in the country.
LSU was in Omaha for what, a month and a half? and they had LSU fans there. They were living in the damn hotels on their RVs.
Their RVs, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we tailgaters, man. You know, South Louisiana, we tailgaters. You know, we travel, we go barbecue. You know, tailgate means put your tailgate down, throw out the barbecue pit on it. Your little
Did you see the
your hamburger? You know, put your speakers on top of the cab of the truck, turn it up. You know, with some Wayne Toop shit.
watch that video? It was on WWL TV. It was like a 5-minute video. I forget the guy's name. Just type in LSU fan 500th game, and he was like, "Man, I remember those days." And he's like, "Them Curly Hallman days." He goes, "Man, those days. That's when LSU was bad. That's before Jerry DiNardo." He goes, "I was there when LSU was bad. In the early 80s, late 80s, bad." Like,
I
yeah.
tell you what, when I was working out in San Diego, doing event services, security for like the San Diego Chargers, when they were still the San Diego Chargers,
Yeah.
the tailgaters, there was some dumbasses out there. They had one guy or one tailgating group. They slid a hot barbecue pit under the truck. Well, not even an
Probably
hour
caught
later,
fire.
hour within the game, I seen smoke coming over the horizon, and I look out. I'm like, yeah, somebody just lost their vehicle.
Yeah. You know, I saw a video. It was like NFL's weirdest things, and I think this happened a couple of years ago. There was a Kansas City Chiefs super fan. I forget his name, and he was diehard. And he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna root for this, and that." And one day he went missing from the game. He wasn't at a game, and everybody's like, "Where's so and so Chief, Super Chief, whatever his name was?" And turns out, you know, it was a costume, so you couldn't see the guy's face. He was using that as an alias to rob banks. Like, he would go into town that the Kansas City Chiefs were in, rob the bank, wear the uniform. He got away with this for almost 10 years until one day he broke into the bank in Houston, I think it was, in full gear, in full Chiefs gear, and they caught him. But after that, they gave him parole, like 2 years parole, and then he bailed out, went back to the Chiefs games. Well, they gave him an ankle bracelet. He cut the ankle bracelet off and robbed 6 more banks on the road before they finally put his ass in jail for 30 years. And I'm like, what the hell? But he was one of those diehard fans, like at the games, at the tailgates, and dressed up and everything. And that was his idea to rob banks. And he robbed banks. They asked him the reason why he robbed the banks. And he's like, well, so I can go to all the Chiefs games and root for my team. And they were like, are you really still hanging on to that? Because they said he wasn't even a football fan. He was just doing that just to, you know, but dressing up in the costume. You couldn't see his face or anything, but and this happened within the last year or two, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
So he was robbing banks, what apparently not during the game because he was there every game, right?
No, he was doing it at night. Let's say whatever, but I think they finally caught up to him. I think whatever team Kansas City was playing, he only did it on the road. So I think they caught him in Houston one night. He was doing it like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning or something, and this time he wore his Chiefs costume. So they knew who he was. They caught him. Somebody tipped him off. So they caught him. So they put him in jail. He made bail, but he had to wear an ankle bracelet. He cut off the ankle bracelet and robbed 6 more banks.
Well, how was he robbing banks at like 2 or 3 in the morning? I mean, they're not even open. He was going through the roof, or
I don't know what he was.
Vault, or man,
they didn't say that, but he got away with it for up to 10 years. They said, and they asked him, "What did you do with the money?" He says, "Well, I'm rooting for my team, the Chiefs. That's how I get to go to the games." Basically, he was saying that's why he was going to all the games. That's how he got the money, so he could live that lifestyle. And I'm like,
that makes sense.
But he was even honored by the Chiefs. He was even honored by the Kansas City Chiefs as #1 super fan. And now he's awaiting sentence and say he might have 30 years in jail.
Huh.
I'm like, what the hell? I can't remember his name. I think his name was like Super Chief or something. You can look it up. Chief Bank Robber. It's a weird story. Like he had a double identity or something. I'm like, holy shit. You're like robbing banks everywhere he went on the road, robbing banks. It took them all that time before they figured it out. But somebody tipped him off. That's how he got caught. He must have went to a bar and just got drunk and said, I'm going to rob the bank. You know, they always open their mouth. They always brag about shit like that. Oh, I got all this money from the bank. I'm going to be right back. I have to do a lean off the dock moment.
Yeah. Kansas City Chiefs superfan indicted on bank robbery. August 19th, 2023.
Damn.
Yeah, that was this year. Xavier Michael Babudar, Babudar, 29 years old, was charged Wednesday with 19 counts, including 3 counts of armed robbery, 1 count of bank theft, and 11 counts of something. Well, anyway, at 11 counts of something, I'm just, that's it drops off from there. I didn't click on the site. Kansas City Chiefs superfan indicted on bank robbery, money laundering charges. Okay, he's only 29 years old. Okay, 29 years old. Let's see. So if he started doing that at 18 years old, that would be 11 years. He would be, notorious for being a Kansas City Chiefs super fan. Yeah, boy.
Damn. I don't want to go to a football game that damn bad.
Yeah, I want to read that whole thing later on, like tomorrow or something like that, and check out that. That's like 29 years old, and he's a super fan, I guess. Going to every game. For say he started that at 18 years old or whatever. Going to every game. That would be 11 years, 11 seasons of doing it. Yeah, they got him for all kind of stuff. I guess altogether, like 30 something counts of it. Let's see. Get back to that. 19 counts and 3 counts of armed robbery and 11 counts of something. So that's 19 and 11. That's 30. And then 33 counts all together that they got him doing something. But how you rob a bank at like 2 or 3 in the morning?
I don't know.
Yeah, break through the roof, and then the vault's closed. That's what I'm curious about. I mean, he might have been doing that in the daytime before the game started.
Possibility.
There was some 2 idiots. They tried to rob the St. Landry Bank here in town about 5 years ago. Didn't take them long to catch them. I mean, they not that far. St. Landry Bank ain't but 3 blocks from the police station. And there's cameras all there downtown. I mean, that's downtown units. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, every store's got a camera.
Yeah, you ain't getting away with that one, I promise you.
Yeah. And then when that bell goes off, you know, that alarm goes off, I mean, everybody's like, where's my phone? I'm looking for somebody to run it.
I mean, this ain't Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
You ain't gonna rob a bank and get away with it. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Oh, man, that would have to be thought out for months, you know, a year. Have to be thought out for a year. Every move, every second counted. Like what was that movie with the tall blonde girl? Oh, Beverly Hills Cop.
Uh-huh.
I think it was number 2, Beverly Hills Cop 2, where the chief gets shot. You know, not Taggarty, the other one, Fogarty.
Uh-huh.
He was the chief, and the girl shoots him. You know, a few times when her car, supposedly her car broke down, and he stops and, you know, to help her out. Can I help you? And then, you know, and she says, yeah. And she throws that rose down on the engine. And he's like,
Hoover.
what the hell? Hey, Hoovy, how you doing, sir?
You know, that brings up an idea. You know, I think I'm the last one of these people to actually do this because I hate doing shit to get watch time. But I'm thinking about this. I'm at work and I said, you know what? I don't get many of the coin community in here. So maybe I'm thinking about like doing some kind of thing to get watch hours and give away a coin. I don't know. I have no idea. But I was kind of resisting that for years about giveaways and shit because that's false advertising. You get false people on your channel. But I don't know. I think that's something I'll talk to you about, Cajun, and see what you know. Because I see a lot of these channels, they can do like 17 channel giveaway. And I go, what the fuck? It works for them apparently, but
me and Michael Kittle, we were the first one to do like a 20 whatever channel giveaway.
Yeah, of course I don't have 20 people. I don't have 20 people in the coin community.
20 channels or so. I forget how many channels it was.
I don't think I'm in.
There was a lot of channels.
Most of the coin community I don't go in anymore because I do not go on auction streams. I will not step foot in an auction stream. So if they're doing auctions, I don't go on their channel. Just simple as that. One, because I don't want to buy anything, and 2, I don't want to get pressured to buy anything, which I don't have money for in the first place. That's just my logic. But I don't go on card community auctions either. Although I did buy something from I bought a few cards from Deafness once for like $5 for 5 rookie cards, which, you know, wasn't too bad at the time. Who I haven't seen in forever. That's a Minnesota Vikings fan who wears a Cowboys hat. Go figure.
Yeah, you gave me an idea right there. For tomorrow's live stream, I might just do a giveaway. You know, while I'm scoping some coins in the live stream, I do a giveaway. You know, put that in the title too. Giveaway. See how many extra
You'd
people.
be like, you'd be like, hey, by the way, you know, we're doing something and blah. I don't know if you want to mention me or whatever. I just had this idea when I was at work. I said, you know what? I might be one of the last people. Because people said, oh, if you do giveaways, you'll get monetized. And I go, I don't want to get monetized that way. I don't. Because then you get all these false people. And, you know, I don't want to be like what happened to Real Guy Giveaway, Twisted Gaming. Where people just started coming on his channel expecting to win. And if they didn't, they'd report you. And that's crazy nonsense. But I should do that. I should say, hey, let's see. It'll never happen. I should be like, hey, get me to 4,000 watch hours by the end of the year, and maybe we'll do this contest and that contest, and it'll never happen because they won't do it. You got to challenge these people. Hey, watch my shit. Maybe I'll do that on your stream tomorrow. I'll be like, hey, folks, y'all get me to 4,000 watch hours, get me monetized by the end of the year. I'll give away all kinds of shit. I mean,
I tried to do a giveaway on Wide Right, but he would never promote it, so I guess he don't want it. So I ain't worried about it no more.
Do it on your channel. Promote yourself.
Uh-huh.
You know, don't. Everyday Copportunity one time, I said, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Everyday Copportunity said, all right, I'm going to do a giveaway. I came back, and I'm like, what the heck? He gave a giveaway. Of course, Honey Tina won it. I was like, most of these people ain't even in the coin community. You're giving away a coin. They ain't going to know what the hell you talk. So I put it in disclaimer. I did not approve this giveaway. It was all Everyday Opportunity's idea. Do not contact me about a win. Thank God Honey Tina won. If it would have been somebody who has no idea, because there were people in here who had no idea what the hell, didn't collect coins or nothing. I was like, God damn, never do a giveaway, but I had him up on my panel. But, I stopped going to his streams a lot because I still like him. He's a stand-up guy. It's just, I just don't have enough hours in the day.
He was live yesterday.
He's live every Saturday. Yesterday? He's live every Saturday for his coin trades from like 3 to 9.
Oh, well, it was day before yesterday. I was over there for a while saying
he does. He streams on Saturdays from like 2 to 9 or 3 to 9 or usually it's like it starts off at 5 hours, but it can go anywhere up to 12. He does his auctions and trades and where the hell is Field Guy? You see that guy right there that says Raging Cajun? That's me. I'm in the dark about everything, Mr. Sean D. That's where I am.
What's up, Sean D?
Yeah, we should play that game. Where the hell is Field Guy? No. I'll do that. No, that got me in trouble last time. That's how I got hacked. No, we don't want to play that game. We ain't bringing that shit up. But Sean, do you know where the hell Raging Cajun is? You wasn't here when we said it, so I'm doing good. I'm pretty sure Raging's doing good. Raging can't see the chat, so
no.
And Cajun's right there drinking some whiskey.
Boo,
AKA lemonade. He's drinking that Mike's Hard lemonade. Down the hatch.
No, actually, that's a Coors Light I'm drinking. In fact, that's my last one. I'm fixing to go eat.
Well, shit. There you go. See? That's only something.
I drank a few Coors Lights tonight, and that Bud Light.
Where do you think Raging Cajun is, Sean? And he's not where he probably was an hour ago when we said this either.
Doing good tonight, Sean.
What state do you think Raging Cajun is in, Sean? Just
to give you a little background about myself, Sean, I am a over-the-road truck driver, so I could be anywhere at any time.
I already know. I already got it right. I already guessed the answer, Sean. So yeah.
Yeah, after you named almost all the states.
Hey, you named them too. Well, hey, process of elimination.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
look. After not you naming every state, all of us naming every state.
Oh, he's not in Kentucky.
Boy, that's a good guess, though.
Somebody did say Kentucky earlier.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna keep bringing up this game every couple of hours. Every time I'm on, like, hey, the people that wasn't here before, let's do it again. Because he is moving. So I mean, he's probably in the same state as he was an hour ago, but he is moving. I mean, we might do this one night, and he might be in a different state. No, he's not West Virginia.
I'm not in the East. I'm not on the West.
Midwest state. That's what he said earlier. Midwest.
I'm in the Midwest. Midwest and Mideast.
He's eating a piece of bread. He's in the bread belt. Or what they call the Bible Belt.
That gives it away right there.
Sean don't know what the hell I just said. He's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Evangeline made bread made in Louisiana.
They don't teach history nowadays in school.
Who was the last Super Bowl champions?
The Chefs.
The Louisiana Chefs.
That's right. Paul Prudhomme came out of retirement and said, "I am a champ." Came from beyond the grave and said, "Hold my beer."
Final guess: Joe Montana.
You're on the right track, but fuck Joe Montana. I can say that because I met him. He's an asshole. I can say that. So, his son played for Tulane for a year and a half or 2 years before he transferred. Nick Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Nix. Joe Montana.
That's why Joe Montana was in the Superdome. He was sitting in the stands. Which you think is odd because you think he would have been in a press box or something. No, he was sitting right there in the fucking around. There's nobody around him, though, because he was sitting on the visiting side like I was, which is weird considering, third greatest quarterback, my left nut. Fuck that. Third greatest. Who's your top two? Shady Brady is probably one. Who's better than Joe Montana, though? Terry Bradshaw, I would think. Sean, what is your top 5 quarterbacks? And I guess I'll give you the answer. Regions in Kansas, because you didn't get it, but I want to know what third greatest quarterback. No. Joe Montana will always be the enemy because he was in the same division with us. So him and Jerry Rice can drop that. I'm good with that. But I literally walked up to Joe Montana and asked him for his autograph, and he said, "I'm not Joe Montana. What are you talking about?" He started being an asshole, and his wife said, "Sign the damn thing." He was in the bleachers in the Superdome, but he was sitting on the visiting side, even though his son's playing for Tulane. Because on the visiting side, like I was sitting there with nobody around, and the cameras were right on him, so I knew this. I knew it was Joe Montana. Him and his wife were just sitting there, and he kept saying, "I'm not Joe Montana. I'm not." His wife's like, "Sign the damn piece of paper so you can go away." And he's like, "I'm not signing anything." And, he got up and he walked away. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
They got to probably say some off-the-wall fucking quarterbacks.
Brady won. Peyton Manning's great quarterback. Last night they had Kay Adams on the Peyton Eli broadcast, and I was watching some of it on the clips of it on Twitter. It was freaking awesome. During Monday Night Football, Eli and Peyton you go to ESPN2, and it's the football telecast, but it's Eli and Peyton do commentary. And the facts and stuff. And they always have a celebrity on. And they had Kay Adams, she used to be on Good Morning Football, and she has her own show. Well, she's from Chicago. She grew up a Bears fan, but for the last 10 or 12 years, she's been diehard Saints fan. She's always been repping the Saints on TV, wearing the hat, the jersey. She's always, even this year, she's been repping the Saints. But, Joe Montana was not my idol. I always hated Joe Montana. He sucks ass. I just saw him and said, "Hey, let me go get his autograph." So, trust me, I already met my idol. His name's Drew Brees. Greatest quarterback in NFL history, by the way. But Drew Brees wasn't an asshole towards me, but he was kind of like, all right. What the fuck is this? You put no. Brett Favre, Drew Brees number 5? No, that's way too fucking low. No.
I gotta go lean out the dock on that.
Hey,
Favre? Brett
this on his
Favre?
answer.
The quarterback that never won a fucking Super Bowl?
Brett Favre won a Super Bowl.
I don't think Brett Favre has ever won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl against the Patriots. He won it in the Superdome. Yeah, Brett Favre did win a Super Bowl. One. He went to 2 of them. All right, there you go. At least Breeze is your favorite. Yeah, okay. I could probably agree with you on that list, though. You know, if you go by pure NFL talent and Super Bowls, it probably is Brady and and stuff like
Brady's
that.
not even in my top 5.
Yeah, well, I don't like him anyway. I call him Shady Brady. But I mean, but I'm going to go with the old school. You got to throw in Johnny Unitas. Shit, Otto Graham played 10 years, and all 10 years he was in the championship game. Now, back then in the 50s and 60s, they didn't throw for 16,000 yards in a season. But he won 7 NFL championships before the Super Bowl era. 7 out of 10. That's a pretty goddamn good run. That's like a Bill Russell run almost. Johnny Unitas got 3 championships and 2 Super Bowls. That's right there, appearances.
I got a question for him. Who is the better NBA player, Jordan or LeBron?
This generation will say LeBron, hands down. They're kissing. Apparently, LeBron's got a son named Bronny, who's going to be the next LeBron. Oh, Sean picked Jordan. Okay, Sean knows talent then. Because I hate when fucking people say, "Oh, LeBron's the greatest ever." Fuck that. Sit here and tell me that shit.
LeBron will fall on his finger and say it's broken.
Yeah. Honestly, Jordan retired twice. Came out of retirement at damn near 40 and fucking damn near single-handedly led Washington to a goddamn playoff berth. Almost single-handedly by himself on the team, on the squad. Averaging 22 points at 40.
I think Larry Bird even said Jordan was the GOAT of NBA.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it in this way, if Jordan didn't retire 2 or 3, he retired twice. He played baseball for that year and a half, then he retired for 3 years, and then he came. LeBron is the all-time leading scorer. He's around 39. He's almost at 40,000. He broke Kareem's record last year. Jordan finished with 32,000. I think it's 383 or somewhere around 32,000. So he's still like 5th. Now, he retired in his prime when Jordan was getting almost 3,000 points. So let's say he got 3,000 points for those 2 years. That's 6,000 points. And then even in those 3 subpar years he retired, he still probably would have got 2,000. So you're looking at Jordan would have fucking probably scored 50,000 points. Or damn near 50,000. Probably 45,000. Jordan would be way up there. LeBron would have to play another 5 years to catch his ass. Jordan won 6 NBA titles and won 6 MVP titles in the finals and 6 MVP titles overall. So yeah, exactly. Fucking LeBron's like, I want to be popular. Michael Jordan never lost the fucking series he was in, an NBA Finals series he was in, ever.
The only other player I can put in a mix with Jordan is Kobe.
Maybe.
Because Kobe was Jordan's protege. Jordan actually taught Kobe.
Yeah, I guess you could put it in that thing. But, I mean, like, Bill Russell got the most titles. He's got 11. And he played, like, 13 years, I think. But, Chamberlain's got a couple here and there, 2, 3. But Larry Bird probably Larry Bird's last 2 or 3 years had back problems. He had to retire. He retired like 32 or something. Imagine Larry Bird would have played another 5 or 6 years. He would have hit at least 30,000 points. At least the way he played. But he, the back injuries got him. He tried to make a comeback briefly with the Pacers. About 4 or 5 years after he retired. I don't know if many people noticed, he played in like one preseason game for the Pacers, scored like 2 points and said, "Nah, I'm done." Mm-hmm. But I don't think nobody knows about it though. It wasn't on the news or anything. He just suited up one day and said, "Fuck it," because he was the coach. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm Oh, Cajun dropped off. Oh shit, everybody's dropping off on me. Oh shit! I gotta set my laptop's getting ready to die. I gotta switch it around. Oh, Bird would sit there and say, "Stop me, son of a bitch." And
Right.
I've seen documented things on YouTube about it. He would say, "Try to stop me." He goes, "This is what I'm going to do. See if you can stop me." He'd tell him exactly what he's going to do. And he goes, "All right, if you can get around me, let's see if you can get around Mikhail. If you can get around him, you got that 7-foot son of a bitch Robert Parrish behind him. Let's see if you can get past him."
Uh-huh.
So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I take nothing away from LeBron.
yeah.
He's a good player, but to try to call him the GOAT of the NBA is that.
No. And the thing about that is, which pisses me off, they try to compare Jordan with LeBron. It's two different decades. It's two different decades, two different. When Jordan played, they wasn't calling these ticky-tack bullshit fouls. Like fucking Bill Laimbeer's fucking throwing elbows and fucking punching people every night. They ain't fucking ejecting people as shit. Nowadays, you stub a toe and you get a fucking technical foul. You know, they call bloody murder. Oh, foul. And LeBron gets 73, all these fouls. Jordan was like, you didn't see Jordan bitching about fucking fouls.
No.
Jordan's like, fuck it. I get hit. It's part of the fucking game. Jordan never did fucking cry about that shit. He fucking get up there, they throw an elbow at him and shit, and he's just like part of the game. Jordan in this fucking generation would have fucking scored 70,000. Jordan would have fucking had 6,000 points to see. They wouldn't have fucking stopped him. There's no fucking way. That Bulls team in 1992, the 72-10 team? That team went 72-10. They lost 5 games because Jordan was taking a rest. Or he was I think like 2 games he was sick, and I think 3 games he didn't play because coach's decision. That 72-10 team would have fucking went undefeated. Nobody would have stopped them. You got Jordan in the guards, you got Pippen on the other side, you got Dennis Rodman. Jesus. Dennis Rodman averaged like 15, 20 rebounds a game. He would have fucking had 50 rebounds. He would have been throwing elbows, beating shit out of people.
The Chicago Bulls team, the Chicago Bulls of the 90s, I mean, they were the team to beat.
Yep. And if Jordan didn't retire, they would have won 8 straight championships. No doubt. Yeah. Jordan
He retired that first time. He retired that first time because his dad passed him.
Nah. Well, that's the cover story. That's the so-called the so-called conspiracy theory out there is, and it's kind of hard to prove, but there's a kind of ink in this, is that Jordan owed money to the mob, and the mob supposedly killed his dad because he wouldn't pay. Jordan's like, I'm not paying. What are you going to do to me? So basically, David Stern at the time said, look, sit out a year or 2. We'll continue to pay you and stuff like that. So that was the cover story. I'm going to go play baseball. And, Jerry Reinsdorf, who was the owner of the Bulls at the time, also owned the White Sox. So basically, he told Jordan, all right, I'm going to pay you your Bulls contract. Go play baseball. So he played for Birmingham. He even brought him up a few games in the spring training for the White Sox. He was actually considering putting him on the White Sox roster. And he had like a year or 2 left on his contract. So basically, he played out his contract. And then he came back with 13 games left in the 94-95 season when they were pretty much out of the playoff race anyway. But the very next year, they won 3 more fucking titles in a row. Jordan came back, and it was too late for that last season when he came back with 13 games left, because by that time they pretty much were already eliminated from the playoff race. They came back that next year. They fucking added Dennis Rodman, and couldn't stop him. So yeah, that's another thing. MJ, they all finished in Game 6. No, MJ wouldn't take care. MJ didn't fucking, he's probably the greatest basketball player of all time. Past, present, and future. Of course, I still say if Pistol Pete would have fucking never got hurt, he would have fucking, what Pistol Pete fucking did, yeah, he would have fucking hung. He would have hung a shitload more points than he did. He only played 10 years though, but he played for some shitty teams. Towards the end of his career, he played with the Celtics, and he got to play with Bird and McHale and Jordan, and he won a ring. But if Pistol would have been on some good teams, he would have been the Michael Jordan, no doubt. He single-handedly almost took the New Orleans Jazz to the playoffs by himself with busted legs and busted arms. The great ones usually do. Oh, Zanron, you can. Okay, no. Zanron, go to the DoorDash page. Go to the DoorDash page and you can report it. They will give you your money back. They have to.
Yep.
First of all, they take a picture. Every time I do DoorDash, they take a picture where it's on my front porch. So they have to send you that picture. If they do not send you that picture, you go to the DoorDash app and you pull up the receipt and you can tell them, I never got the shit. They're supposed to refund your money. I've never had a problem with that. One time they put it on my neighbor's porch. That don't sound right. They refunded my money right away.
I guess it all depends on your bank.
Yeah.
Or whatever card you put it on.
Maybe so. But yeah, they have to take a picture of it. Because they always send me a picture on the phone where it's on my porch. Well, the last time they say, they tell me, okay, it's on your porch. And then the person goes, where do you live again? And he gave an address like 4 houses down. And I go, no. And then I said, and I looked at it, I said, well, no, you put it on my porch. And he goes, oh, okay.
I have them hand that shit to me. I don't know.
No, I tell him put it on my porch because one time I opened up the door and the guy started coughing and I said, nah, I'm not fucking doing that shit. Especially at the time, Pizza Hut. And they started coughing on the other side and I called up and I said, y'all know you got this procedure, blah, blah, blah. And the woman, I was on a live stream at the time and I muted it. I should have fucking played it on. I should have fucking recorded. I should have had it on a live stream and fucking did an app because she's like, well, we don't follow procedures. And I said, you need to take it off your fucking website then. She goes, fuck you, asshole. And she slammed the phone. That's all right. Hold on. Wait a minute. And that's when I turned on the thing. I think I took the mute button off and I called back and then they heard the second part of it. I was like, nah, that's bullshit. I said, no, you don't fucking tell me what to do and all this other shit. And,
Of course, only we DoorDash a lot out here. I mean, not a lot, but when we're sitting somewhere and we don't want to go anywhere, I'll just order DoorDash.
Yeah, you get your money back. Oh, there was a couple times they told me from McDonald's, oh, we don't have your malt. What do you want to do? And I said, well, I'm just going to get my money back for it. And I went on the app and I got my partial credit. Yeah, that's the thing, Zamron. Once they close it out, once they close the ticket out, that's it. It's done. You're fucked. If they sent you that picture, that's it. You can't do shit about it with DoorDash. But they have to give you a refund back. I wish they'd deliver a pizza to me that wasn't mine. I'd eat it in a second. I'd be like, what are you talking about? I didn't eat your pizza. But see, on my DoorDash thing, they're supposed to send you a pic. They always send it. Yeah, they're required by law to do it. Yeah, but they always send me a pic because I tell them put it on the porch. I tell them don't knock, put it on the porch. Because that one time when I opened up the door and the guy's coughing in my face, and I'm like, seriously, dude, what if you got the rabies? I'm not going to get sick because of your fucking bullshit. And I yelled at him. I said, no, fuck you. Take the shit back. You're fucking coughing all over my food. I'm not eating that shit. And I got my money back because of that. Hey, as long as they don't catch you and beat the shit out of you, you're good. No, something's fishy about that, Zanron, because like I said, they're supposed to, at least here, at least in Louisiana. I can't speak for Michigan. But here, when I tell them to put it on the porch, I tell them text me. Most of the time they don't text me. Sometimes they do, and they'll say it's on the porch. And then they take the picture, and it goes on my phone, and I can look at it and see it's on the porch. But the last time, the guy's like, oh, what's your address? And he named like 4 houses down. And I said, no, did you put it over there? And I looked, I said, oh, you put it on my porch, dude. And he goes, oh, okay. So it's going to take 24 hours because they closed it out. Once they close the ticket out and the driver's done, once the driver signs off, you can't do nothing about it. They put the pizza on your neighbor's car? What the fuck? Sean said they took a picture, and I'm pretty sure they put the pizza on my neighbor's car. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll be like, you know what? You fucking owe me another pizza.
Yeah, that's why I'll.
That sucks.
Even if I got to cover my face or cover my mouth or wear a mask to get my food. Hey,
I've never had the same.
I'm gonna meet the damn driver.
I've never had the same driver come to my house, but when I was at work, when I used to work for my last job, rack room, 9 out of 10 times I got the same driver. It was an old guy, and I would order McDonald's, and I'd be at work and I'm by myself, and before the store opened, I unlocked the door and I say, yeah, but it would always have Field Guy. It wouldn't have my name. Like when I'm at home, it's got my name. But when I was at work, it went through my Gmail. So it always say Field Guy 316. And I'm like, I don't know why he does that. He's like, one time he's like, where's Field Guy? And I'm like, yeah, I'm right here. I said, don't say that out loud. So these people don't know my I don't want them to think those shit. But most of the time I ordered when before the store opened. I get the weird names like Laquanda. One time it was RE''NAL, and I'm like, Renal? Okay. Last time I got John, which was a normal name. Most of the time I get these African names because probably they're African, or I get these Indian names or some name I've never heard of before.
Right.
Like LaQuisha. I'm like, what the hell is that? Is that a name? LE''WQ. That must be a name. Or they use a nickname. One time a guy delivered me, I ordered McDonald's, and the guy's name was Big Mac. And I'm like, okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't talk to him. I always say leave it on the porch. One guy knocked on the door, and I'm like, dude, it says don't knock. Read instructions. Don't knock. Text me. And I wait 2 or 3 minutes, and then I go get it off the porch. I don't want to, not that I have a fear of the rabies or anything. I don't want to deal with people. It's like, all right, I already paid for the shit. Sometimes I tip them. Most of the time I don't because they already charge you a $2 fee, and then they charge you a $3 other fee. So it's like you order 2 cheeseburgers, like $20. I'm like, what the fuck? But I want to order from the Slaughter's place out here. But yeah, I'd be pissed too, Zanron. One time I wanted to order something, and they ran out of food at a place, and I was like, well, shit. But out here, they stopped delivering at 11 p.m. DoorDash. After 11 p.m., they cut off. Even if like Taco Bell's open at 2 in the morning, but after 11 a.m., DoorDash cuts off here, and you can't order anything until 5:30 in the morning. Because I ordered McDonald's at 5:30 in the morning from my 24-hour location. From the location, it's not 24 hours, but it instead of going to the normal store where it goes to, it went to the 24-hour store, like 5 miles down the road. And I'm like, yeah, that's weird. You should have had it delivered to your job. You put the address in or something, because they owe you. You should complain. They'll fucking give you something. They'll give you like. One time I complained and they gave me like 40% off the next order or something. You should fucking complain. Say there's no pick. My food disappeared. I don't know where the fuck they delivered it to, but it wasn't at my house, and I never got near because, like I said, once they're done with the ticket, that's it. They're done. The driver, in most cases, won't even answer the fucking phone, or they don't have to. Roofie.
Well, if my food's cold or anything like that, I'll definitely complain to get my money back.
Yeah. Sean said he was scared to eat it. One time his Dash's name was Roofie. Well, if it was a woman, you're in good hands, but
I had one driver that we contacted before he left the restaurant. I'm like, because I like soy sauce when I order Panda Express.
Panda Express. I gave me bad problems. I never ordered from there, but you should try Uber Eats then, Zanron. Uber Eats gives you like 50% off your first, I think, 5 orders or something. I haven't tried it down here because they charge a hell of a service fee. Zanron says, I hate to say this, but the guy had a Middle Eastern name. I'm wondering if he's seen my Christmas tree and just shit canned my food. It was cheeseburgers. Probably. Yeah, no doubt. That's what I'm saying. You get these weird ass fucking names. It's like, what? One time that the DoorDasher kept calling me like 3 or 4 times, and I said, what? And he's like, I'm standing outside your door. And I said, okay, read what the DoorDash instructions say. It says, text me. Doesn't say call. It says, put my food on the porch and kindly get the fuck away. Don't knock on my door. Don't fucking contact me. No, I don't have Dash Pass. You know I should. I honestly should. As much time as I fucking order DoorDash, I maybe 5-6 times a month, I should have it. But I'm trying to cut back from the DoorDash thing, but maybe tomorrow or next day. I want to order. There's this Slaughter's place. It's called Small Slaughters. It's one of Drew Brees' restaurants that he owns. And they just went on DoorDash. And all they do is slaughters. But it's a little small. It's in the Rouse's parking lot on the side. And it's sort of like shaped in a food truck, but it's a building. And you can't go in the building. It's only drive-through only. And that's all they do is smaller. They do slaughters, fried, the waffle fries, and milkshakes. Well, yeah, that's you, Zanron. Not everybody. Some people don't give a fuck about it. Some people just say, fuck it, I'm getting paid. I don't care. That's why out here they actually do, $15. Well, the McDonald's app, it's $2.99. See, DoorDash, every time I order, the app's different. Like, one day the McDonald's was $2.99, and next day it was $1.99, and it was 99 cents. Then it went back to $1.49. Fucking Wendy's, DoorDash for Wendy's charges $6.49 for delivery fee. Not to mention a $3 service fee. And so I tried to order one cheeseburger from Wendy's, and it was $36. I was like, what the fuck? But if you go on the Wendy's app, it's worse. They charge $8.50 for delivery. For fucking Wendy's app. That's why I don't order from Wendy's. McDonald's is at least reasonable. I mean, especially if you got the honey. I mean, if you got honey, if you type in honey in the search engine, honey will pull up all the coupons from McDonald's, Burger King. I've saved something like $300 over the last 2 or 3 years. And there's like all codes you can put in, like over 15, like when they have special events during baseball season or stuff. It's, Yeah, one time I told them put it on the porch, and I got a bush, and they fucking put it in the bush too, and it was fucking raining. Pissed me off. I got my money back, though. I got the food, and I told them, yeah, and I showed them a picture where the fucking food was, and DoorDash said, this is on us. So they refunded my money. The food was still okay. It was just wet, soggy, but I fucking ate it. It was wrapped up in enough paper bags, but still. They don't read that shit. They do not fucking read. Oh, I've already had Zanron where they didn't fucking give me my drink, but they put 4 straws in the bag. The last 3 times I did not get a straw. But since they always send me 4 straws, I got like 15 straws sitting on my counter. So yeah, one night they gave me. I ordered I ordered 3 cheeseburgers, a drink, and a milkshake. No milkshake, no drink, no burgers. The bag had 5 fucking straws in it. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? And I fucking called McDonald's and they were like, oh, well, there's nothing we can do. I said, no, I'm fucking coming down there right fucking now. It's like 2 miles down there. I'm fucking coming down there. You're giving me my goddamn food because I don't fucking have it. And, oh, yeah, we'll credit you, blah, 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 blah. So I got a DoorDash credit. I'm like, seriously? And I should have fucking do what a lot of people do. I should have fucking posted it on Twitter. It would have went viral. I'm like, these morons are stupid. I should have fucking posted it on Facebook and I should have fucking posted it on YouTube. Maybe it would have been a viral video. I'm like, I ordered 3 cheeseburgers, a drink, and a fucking milkshake, and got a bag with 5 straws in it. And they gave me the drink container also. So I mean,
well, at least you got the container.
Yeah. See, I don't even give them a tip anymore because they don't even follow fucking instructions.
If I'm in a good area and I know my delivery is going to be good, I'll give them a tip.
I give him a tip a couple of times, but one time I gave the guy a tip and I said, don't knock on my door. And he kept knocking on my door. And I opened up the door and I go, what? What do you want? Oh, here's your food. And I pulled out the phone and I said, what the fuck does this say? It says, do not knock. Why it says do not knock? Because I have fucking someone sleeping. That's why. It says do not fucking knock. Because if you fucking knock on the door, you're going to wake up the person. And I don't want the person to fucking wake up. Simple as that. He's like, oh, well, I don't read that. I'm like, okay, well, you don't get a fucking tip. I closed the fucking door. I took the money out of his hand. I closed the fucking door. Because I didn't tip him on the DoorDash app. I want to tip him in the pot, I put the money on the fucking door. So, no, I'm not an asshole. If you should get you seriously, like it's not that fucking hard. Even like Zanron said, it's not that fucking hard. Okay, you read the fucking app. It's if it says put it on the fucking porch, you take the picture and you go bye. Now, if you take the picture and Zanron gets a picture, and Zanron's wife opens up the door and there's no food, but there's a picture of it on the porch. Okay, then something's fucking wrong. But the whole thing about this is. They did not, under any circumstances, take a picture. So,
even if I go into a restaurant, in my mind, I got a certain tip. I want to tip the waitress or whoever is waiting on us.
Yeah.
And throughout the service, if it's good, I'll give them the whole tip. If not, well, they might end up with $1.
I don't mind tipping people. It's just that a lot of people piss me off. But that's where Cajun disappeared to. Lost electricity.
Oh shit!
Every time the other night when it was on live stream, he kicked off because the transformer blew. Yeah, he texted me like 20 minutes ago because I'm thinking, where the hell's Cajun at? I only planned on doing an hour tonight, but shit, you keep going, like fuck it. But
yeah, I'm about a customer anyway.
$5 to $10. How much? At a restaurant, I'll tip and stuff, but I don't tip on DoorDash anymore because there are too many idiots selling DoorDash that don't fucking read. Mm-hmm. Like with the Papa John situation, which I was just talking about. They have a thing about the rabies, okay, and it's protocol. And if you say contactless, they're not supposed to. Have any contact with you.
Right.
So I put that on there, contact. So the guy knocks on my door and I go, yeah. He goes, I got your pizza here. I need you to sign. And I said, I have contactless. And he goes, well, I'm not leaving until you sign this. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not opening the fucking door then. So he's standing on the goddamn porch for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, I finally opened up the door. I said, you giving me my fucking food? He goes, well, I need you to sign this. And he sticks it right in my fucking face. And I said, okay. And I spit on it and I fucking gave it back to him. And I said, give me my. And I took the fucking pizza out of his fucking hand. I slam the door. And then that's when I called up Papa John's and I said, what the fuck is this? Oh, we're sorry. We don't follow that protocol anymore. I said, okay, whatever. Like, fuck y'all. And then she's like, fuck you. And hangs up on me. And I had this on mute. And Elvis was in the chat and a few others. I said, motherfucker, I should have had this. I should have had this fucking call on YouTube. So when I called them back, I fucking hit the thing. And I was like, all right, listen to this shit. And somebody picks up the phone, which wasn't the one that cursed me out. And it was a guy. And he kept apologizing. He goes, yeah, we don't really do what the website says. And I said, well, in that case, you should not advertise contactless. You know, I don't want the rabies. I don't want to get sick because y'all don't wash your hands. And this guy's coughing, too. He's coughing. He's like, oh, I have a cold. Why are you delivering fucking pizza with a cold? Mm-hmm. Seriously. During the middle of the pandemic. What the fuck? That's why the contact, it's still on there. But I haven't ordered Papa John's in 1.5 years because of this. And I had one more pizza to get my free pizza. I said, screw it. His name was Ham. How ironic is that? Grumpy Grandpa paid $40 for 4 cheeseburgers, and the guy that fucked it up was named Ham. That is so ironic. His name is Ham. I guarantee that's an Indian. And to top it all off, that's ironic. My name is Ham, and I'm gonna steal someone's hamburgers. Oh, his Ham. Oh, his Ham. Yeah, that's an Indian name. Mm-hmm. His Ham. Well, you do know they have phone numbers. You can call that motherfucker up and say, "Where's my food, you son of a bitch?" You can continually call them. They won't answer though. I guarantee you. Once it says done, they will not pick. They're not required to pick up the phone. And at least down here, I don't know about where you're at. Every fucking DoorDash starts with a 468 or 465 area code. Every fucking one of them. 44, 465, 485, 446. I don't know where the fuck 44 anything is. I got to look it up. It always says Texas. Every one of them. Stickman, what's going on? Appreciate you popping in the chat.
No, when I order, I'm always in the parking lot, in the truck, and I explicitly say on the receipt or on the instructions, call upon arrival so you don't get lost.
Yeah, I mean, I always put text me when it's on the fucking porch. Well, number one, DoorDash has to take a picture. They do that for that reason because there were a lot of people out there saying, I didn't get my food, and they got their food. One went viral in a CVS. The manager kept saying, I didn't get no food, and the woman bitched and complained. She goes, this is how I make my living, and she was bitching and everything, called the cops. DoorDash fired her. But the CVS lady got fired too because they looked back at the camera and she did get the food and everything. But she claimed she didn't. And because she didn't, she lost her job because of that shit. Because DoorDash said, well, you stole the food. And it went viral on YouTube and everything. It was in and I'm like, good for you. The woman, she drives for Uber Eats now. She goes, I make more money and everything. But people were offering her fucking jobs, restaurant and shit. They were offering her jobs and all kinds of shit. Because she's like, this is how I feed my family. You're not going to. And the woman kept like ignoring her and everything. Like, seriously, you're going to do that? And she's like, I'm going to call the cops. And the woman said, good, I'll call them right now. She got on her phone. She called them. And the cops were even like, let's go look at the video. And when they went and looked at the video, sure enough, she got the fucking food, signed for it and everything. But the woman on the app said that she didn't receive the food, ate it and everything. So. I don't know how much long I'm going to go for as Aaron, but I mean, I was going to bring up the picture. I can show you where they fucking. Did I erase it already? I think I erased it. I usually put all that shit in my trash. It's okay anyway because my door doesn't have a number on it.
You usually get an email after your delivery.
Yeah. I deleted it. I get several emails. I get like 6 messages from DoorDash. And if it's McDonald's, I get 4 or 5 messages from the fucking app. And then I get like 3 messages after they fucking deliver it. That's why I delete all that shit. Yeah, I deleted it. Yep. I deleted my trash bin, but I always get a picture from. Never have I've never gotten a picture from DoorDash. They always put a picture on my porch, and they always put it on like the third step instead of the first step. And one person put it under the bush, and I complained about that too. But you know, but yeah, I'd be pissed too. I hope they fucking give Xanon like 5 fucking free, you know. Yeah, you always have to take a picture. This dude fucked up. He knew he fucked up because I guarantee you know what happened? He probably ate your fucking food and said that he delivered it, and oh, I forgot to take the picture. That dude's gonna get fired. Seriously, he's gonna get fired because you're required to take a picture. So he's gonna ask him, "His ham, where's your picture?" Oh, I did not take a picture. No, I do not take pictures. No, I do not. No. They'd be like, you know, you ate the man's food. What the fuck? Well, now you got to go to the man's house and let him beat the shit out of you because we ain't giving the money back. So it's either you give him the money back or he beats the shit out of you. One or the other. You know, go resolve the issue. No, because DoorDash will fire his ass. You know, guaranteed. Because they'll be like, "Where's the picture?" Because what defense does that driver actually have? Oh, I delivered it. Where's the picture? Oh, I didn't take a picture. Why not? Good question.
Just forgot.
But would they really fire an Indian though? That's the thing. Because then he'll sue and say discrimination and yeah. But they have fired people, and my friend got fired because he forgot to take a picture. He delivered someone's food, and they said he didn't get it. He forgot to snap a picture, and DoorDash fired him the same night. So he just went to Uber Eats, did the same fucking thing, just take pictures and shit. Because there are people out there that'll swear that they didn't get their fucking food. That's why they take pictures to cover their ass. Stickman, I'm since you're in the chat, I'm talking to Cajun about maybe, and I've never done this before on the chat because I don't like to do giveaways and shit, but I have an idea like getting the 4,000 watch hours. And I talked to Cajun about it. He's going to stream tomorrow. And you're in here. I'm trying to get a few people like give stuff that I don't know. We don't have to do stuff if you want to. I'm going to make it a mission. I'm going to be like, let's see if you fuckers can get me to 4,000 watch hours by the end of the year. You know, it's probably never going to happen. But hey, you know, if someone says free silver, you never know what's going to happen. You know, just like with Raging Cajun, someone says, I got some free tools. You know, them fuckers going to come out the woodworks, especially if it's like a Snap-on or whatever the other high brand
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll be like, oh shit, I can win that. But I've had people tell me, oh, you should do giveaways. You'll get monetized. And I'm like, I don't want to be monetized that way. But considering now, I'm never going to do it on my own. I got nothing to lose. Why the hell not? You know? But I don't have much of the coin community in my back pocket anymore. Well, I never had them to begin with. Fuck, Hoover was in here. That's like the third time in 3 years she's come in my chat. Of course, I don't go on her chat because all her mods banned me for the longest time. But apparently she don't have those mods anymore. Yeah, it's funny. Well, actually, the dude's dead. The one that was screwing over Cajun. Yeah, he died. So he's burning in hell right now. Lincoln Central Coins. He used to purposely fuck people over. He would be a moderator in an auction, and Cajun would bid for something, or someone else would bid for something, and he would time them out. to make sure the bid wasn't actually seen in the chat so he can win it. And I slipped. I hit the button by accident. I'm sorry. And so they would say sold to Lincoln for $16, and Cajun would be like, wait a minute, I bid 17. What the hell? And he was doing that to a lot of people. And he was stalking people in chats and timing them out for no reason. And I don't think I had a run-in with him. I think he came on my channel one time and was like, I should be a mod. And I'm like, dude, it's the first time you come in my chat. I don't mod people just because you come in my chat one goddamn time. But I remember Kate said something where he was timing people out just so he could win coins. And finally, they had to take away his mod, and he got pissed off. Well, why you took my mod away? I didn't do anything wrong. He goes, no one said I couldn't time him out to win. It's like, really? He admitted he did it. He's like, yeah, I want to win the coins. And then he got pissed off because then they took his mod away in most of the channels he was in. So, but yeah, he died last year. Fuck, I think he died of a heart attack. Nobody misses him. You know, he would do giveaways and never send people a shit. Oh, it's in the mail. It's in the mail. I don't know what happened to it.
If I say I'm gonna send somebody something, I send it.
Yeah. Well, there's a guy on YouTube. My brother from another mother, one Thug Stacking. And he does giveaways. And people are always accusing him of not sending the shit. But he actually fucking does videos where he puts it in the envelope, he puts it in the fucking mailbox, and boom. What happens between A and B can't be held responsible. And there's all these people saying he's a fraud, he don't send my shit. He's like, wait a minute, I got fucking proof that I sent it. I put it in the fucking mailbox. I dropped it off at the fucking post office. And one big YouTuber called him out and all this shit, and I went on the video and I said, well, you got no right to do that, because he's like, I'll just give you something else. Of course, there was a couple times where supposedly he waited a week or two and people got, it's like, well, you're not paying me for shipping. I got to wait till I get paid to post this shit out. And people were still getting pissy. It's like, well, if you want it right away, express it. You pay for the shipping. You pay $4 or $5 for the shipping. I'll put it out right now. Mm-hmm. But I never had a problem with him. He always comes in my chat. Well, not lately, but he'll pop in. Of course, I never won anything from him, but all the giveaways he did, he only had like 4 or 5 people complain out of like hundreds and hundreds of people. And most of the time they complain because they had to wait like 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. 2 or 3 weeks. It's like, okay, well, not everybody goes to the fucking post office every single day. I mean, me, one time I waited 6 months for a fucking giveaway. There were a few things I won on channels I never did receive. One time I waited 6 months. The person kept telling me, oh, I forgot. And I just gave up on it. And one day it just came in the mail. And I was like, oh, it came. Of course, this dude was like 18 and he was just a rookie. But one day it just came in the mail. And I was like, oh, I completely forgot about this. I don't even remember what channel I won it from. And I had to look it up. And I said, oh, it's from... I don't remember the guy. He ain't even on YouTube anymore, but I did a video on it. Probably like the first 50 giveaways I won, they're not on YouTube anymore. They're all gone. Even what's his name? CFA, Coins for Amateurs. About 2 years ago, he said, all right, it was like a family thing. The husband, wife, and the son and daughter. And they would do this Sunday night thing where, they would sponsor a video. One night they sponsored mine. Go give 75 likes on that video or 75 comments or whatever it is, and then we'll give away silver or whatever. And I think it was a short. So I got like either 75 likes or 75 comments because each week he would do a sponsor He would say, go to Bob's channel and comment on his last video and comment CFA and, send proof or whatever. So they did that. He did that with my stream one night and actually won the giveaway, the final prize. And he goes, that's the first and only time that's ever happened where the giveaway prize at the end was won by the sponsor of the channel. But I said, I'll give it to someone else. I don't care. He had like 4 or 5 giveaways. But about a year and a half, 2 years ago, he said, I'm going to take a couple of weeks off. I got plans. I got to do something, blah, blah. I'll be back in a couple of Sundays. Well, like 6 or 8 months went by. He dropped the video and he said, well, this is what I've been doing in the meantime. And then like 2 or 3 months later, he did one more video and that was it. Mm-hmm. He must have got burnt out. But he was also doing a thing for like, he had a thing like for kids, like a collector's thing. And he would say, well, if you know anybody who's starting out collecting coins, we'll send them a package like of a Buffalo nickel, maybe a Mercury dime, couple of Wheaties, stuff inexpensive. And he would send it to the 6-year-old, 8-year-old, whatever. He'd send it to wherever they wanted it, free of charge. Never charged them. But he had something like 60, 80,000 subscribers on his channel. So he was like up there. And I haven't seen him in a good 8-9 months since he put that last video out, update video. And then he would stream every Wednesday and Sunday. For 3 years in a row he did it. And then he would put out like every day he was putting out a video on something. And he just disappeared. So the big YouTubers just disappear one day out of thin air. So it's crazy how that stuff happens. But I haven't gotten a notification from him in a long time, so I'm thinking either one or two things happened. He just said, I'm done, or he died. I mean, I don't think he's dead. I think he just decided, well, I'm going to take it. I don't feel like doing it anymore.
A lot of YouTubers are doing that.
Yeah. He said, I'll be back in like a month or so. Well, he would do a show, and it was like a 2-hour show on Sunday. Well, he would get off. He would come on at like 8 o'clock and leave at 10. Well, his shows that was supposed to be 2 hours long were going 4 and 5 hours long. Because he would say, well, if we hit, he would have goals. 50 likes for this giveaway, 100 likes for this giveaway, 200 likes for this giveaway. And then they get to 300 likes, and he's like, well, I'll give out something else. And then they would get 400 likes, and he goes, well, I'll do something else. And instead of getting off at 2 hours, he was doing 5.5-hour live streams till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Or 1 o'clock in the morning. I forget where they were. I think they were in Iowa, somewhere up there in the Midwest. I can't remember what state. Or it might have been Pennsylvania. I don't remember where. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see. I know the channel still. I'm gonna look it up right now on my phone. Because now I'm curious. Scully's doing another one.
I am getting ready to get closer and closer to the customer where I got to start paying a little bit more attention so I don't miss a turn.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, if you got to go. Yeah. I was waiting for Cajun to pop back on, but he's still out of electricity, so... you hop off. I'll probably end the stream because it's 2 o'clock anyway. But
I appreciate you having me up.
No problem, like always.
Until next time, y'all keep those wheels spinning, your beavers grinning. We'll catch you on the next one.
Check you later, and go follow Raging Cajun, folks. All right, coins for amateurs. 17,400 points. 17,400 subscribers. The last video they did was a year ago. The last live stream they did was 2 years ago. So I guess they're done. 17,400 fucking subscribers. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. But anywho, since Cajun can't come back on and Raging is gone, I'm going to end this particular live stream, which I didn't really plan on doing. I just said, hell, let's go do one. So I appreciate all y'all popping in. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you on the next stream, which will probably be Thursday, as you know. So y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you later.